Good morning, it's Trisha from Girl Friday. I wanted to tell you something. Small businesses and SME. We specialize in small businesses and SME because up and down the internet, all over the UK, there is company which are marketers just like us. Some of them are so-called marketers and some of them are proper marketing company. So, in a sea of things, how does one marketing company is trying to get their plus one competitive edge over our competitor? Because when you run your business, you cannot forget your competitor. No. You cannot concentrate thoroughly on them. No. Because you're not moving. You're staying at the same place. Boom. Done. But if you look at what they do, you can copy or look at the theory that they're using or the strategies and tactics that they're using, what makes them big. But you cannot also copy willingly without knowing what's what and why they're doing this. So my strategy is very simple. I compete against my league. That's why we end up revolutionizing the marketing industry and contributing significantly to the marketing industry worldwide too. Competition doesn't have to be like Porter 5. His model of competitor model is like beat them up. That's what that means. That's what Uber followed at first when they started. Yeah? Kill the competition. That is not the way to go. Because at the end of the day, having a lot of competitors in a market that provide choices, a wide range of choice for the consumer. If you are on your own in the market, you actually have a monopoly. But if you have a service or a product which is the only one in a secluded village somewhere and they need you, yes, you make all the money because you're the only provider. But should you become sick or unable to carry on, well, that crowd that you have, that single out crowd that you had, well, they use your services until you were able. But then again, if your business ceases, they don't have that service. And they will be crying out for another people to come and replace. This is why competition is so important. People need to have not the same services, but similar services. Because we all get only 20% of our audience. 80% of what you do, 20% of people are accessing it. That's it. People think that they have a lot more than that, yeah. Because when you look at your customer base, you say, oh my Lord, we have so much. Yeah, it looks big because this is our eyes doing that. As a human being, we see something bigger than what it is all the time. A reflection of our mind who does this. But it's only 20% of your audience that you have. Pareto rule for real, it does. C equal NC2. 2 is square, yeah. C equal NC2 rule. C means customer. My latest theory is no, it's not the latest one because there's some after. But C equal NC2 is one of the biggest ones, to be honest, because it's true. Customer acquisition theory equal C equal N, your niche. Only 20% of your niche relate to you in any given market. C equal N. N, yeah, your niche. C, conversion. Only 20% of those customers in your market convert, meaning buying your services or product in a given market in any industry. C equal N, niche, C, conversion. Two mean repeated purchases of your customer. 20% of these customers make repeated purchases in your given market in any industry. Therefore, the customer acquisition theory is relative equivalent. Why is it equivalent? Because 20% customer, you find 20% customer in your niche, 20% customer convert to your product or your services, and 20% repeat their purchases in your market. Therefore, C, customer acquisition, equal NC2. Einstein is trading a 224 for smart meters. They use him for promoting their smart meter. But this customer acquisition theory, C equal NC2, apply to everything you do. If you got that in your head, when you market yourself, you're bound to market yourself correctly too, and try to relate to your audience. This is what we do at Girl Friday. So we divide the cat got the cream because we know there's plenty people out there. They think they do the thing rightly, but in fact they market themselves wrongly all the time without knowing it, that they make an error. Then after that they complain of very little sale. I promoted that. I wrote that in my book. This one. Oh no, I'll show you. Let me show you. Let me take all of them actually, because I need to remind you that those books are good for you. People doesn't read that much. The learning pyramid of the 1960s, 60 states that there's only 15% of people who read. I don't know where they got that statistic, but it looked really, really bad, to be honest. But that's what they say. So books, business books, are equally good as your fiction book or your non-fiction book. I know some people, they write the book in an academic manner, the biggest words that you can find in the English language. That is to attract a certain audience to their book, because there's audience attraction out there. There's always you demarketing yourself the best way you can. It could be your writing. Let's take writing for example. It could be your writing. You differentiate yourself from the competition. But me, I'm a good marketer. And because I have C equal NC2, and I've been supporting people for 15 years of my life in London, the people that I call my people, I learn a lot from people. And I can say I learned a lot from this behavior extreme to this one. That and the middle behavior. There's nothing as normal in this life, to be honest. The normal has been made by man. Yeah? I've seen behavior and people live. That's how Trisha was able to develop my behavioral model. Oh yes. There's only 6 classifications of people that people portray all over the world. And they may deny it like crazy. Nah, I'm not like that. Yes, you are like that. And you are actually following a behavioral pattern that is noticeable to some and is not noticeable to some. But to you is your normal you. This is what you like. This is what you do. There's only 6 behaviors there, and I codify it. And it's in my book for people to access. So because the learning pyramid says only 15% people read, well, this book, the non-obvious explosive ideas at work, is a short read, to be honest. And it's written in a very short paragraph, professional, but also it is not boring, because I don't like reading boring things, so I didn't make it boring. But actually boring things are the most important, because you're bored reading it, because it sounds very formal and very serious, but actually it is what you need to learn. See, that's a trick, to trick people. It's not everything is fun. Sometimes it's hardcore reading, you know, and you need to do it that sharpen your brain. But this one is an everyday language. Everyday language. It doesn't have no swearing in it, but everyday professional language, easy reading. That's why I have an excellent review on this one, and been said that it can help people. This one, the core asset plus the seller, a winner combination by Trisha, is not only a book of theory. I like to say my theory because those are my innovations, so people do tend to say they're innovation, yeah? And as I say, I'm a marketer. There's plenty of us out there, but Trisha, this marketer, has decided to help my customer, which is small business and SME, to prosper beyond their biggest dream. Because you never know when the door open for anybody, yeah? You hear it into every single celebrity person. When they tell their story, they always tell about their struggle when they try and they had mistake and mistake upon mistake upon mistake. And one day, boom, they are on the top of the world, famous with what they decide to do. Well, that's happened for your business too. And the stronger will survive. It might be a cliche, but it is true. The stronger will survive. Every day of your life, you have to try to get that customer base growing, 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 and buying your services and talking about you, basically. And the more they talk about you, well, the more people want to join that party. I mean, the follower is good, those metrics on social media, but it's not what give you your food on the table, no, or the little like. It's just showing that people like you, that's all. Now, when people comment about you, that's a lot better when there's a comment, because they put their souls there. That's what they done. But if you have no comments, that means people sometimes are amazed. They just don't know what to say. It's mainly this. If it's not an 18 comment, it could be a very good comment, but some people know they don't have to comment, they just like it. And that's as good as it is. It makes you feel good. But in that book, you see, you don't have little art and little reaction. No, you have my wins, where I actually make money, when I try to, and I convince people to use my services and my referral and everything. You got that in there because I think that's real help for people. Really, really good. And this video wouldn't be able to go on LinkedIn. It's more than 15 minutes. So I'm just going to put it somewhere where they can take 15-minute video. And in business, you also have to have an attitude of gratitude in business is needed. I put all that in business. I put all that in my book. It's a proper business book. You also have the limitation in your business. Guess who it is? It's you only, nobody else. We survived 3 crises back to back. I never thought of quitting. What I thought of, the government's throwing shit, well, I better develop some system for me to stay there. That's the difference in thinking will make you move forward in this life. After people say, oh, that determination. Yes, it's called determination and persistence. Because the world around you, it's out of your control. You can only control what's in there, in front of you. Your ship, basically. And you steer it the way you want. As the wind blows. Yeah, you do. When handicapped, look for inspiration from people who conquer adversity. There's all that in my book. It is not where you start that count, but where you choose to finish. Business goal, bring your vision alive. You need to put those goals down. What else there is in there? How to use Girl Friday roadblock competitor analysis. So you see, I developed 19, one psychological theory model and one video book. But you know, they all in that book. But I don't leave you dry with one model. No, I tell you how to use it. Really good. Some people don't bother doing that in their book because I know, because I read a lot. So I like reading. And I take my time. I don't digest a book in one day unless the book is really good and it keeps me hooked. Otherwise, it's one page at a time. It can take me years to read a book, especially a business book. But at least I read it. Because reading business book helped me develop, turn my camera, Girl Friday mapping there. Customer journey. If I didn't read my university book, Trisha wouldn't have thought to do this Girl Friday mapping that people love. Yeah? My UX design. So you see, reading book is important. And this one is not written in academic way like all book, because I look at so many writing that Trisha says she doesn't want that, because she knows that that's a section of people only who's going to read it, and it's not the aim that I wanted to do. Do you get me? Sometimes you have to go with what you decide will be good for you. Always, actually, not what's designed for what the next one wants. No, it's you. What you think was going to help the people that you've chosen to help. And me, small businesses in the UK. Many people do things wrongly and they think they're going right. That's why they need a mentor just like us. And this book has very good review. It does. And also don't sweat the small stuff, but pay attention to the small stuff too, because the small stuff, that's how it starts, and the small stuff grow bigger. But you see, in this life, people don't pay attention with what is small because they think is insignificant. But really, when your business starts, it's very small. But don't think yourself as insignificant. You are not insignificant. You just will grow bigger by doing action every day. That's the difference. Now, what I want to say, I didn't aim to do a video of 20 minutes, 12. Time fly when you are actually saying very good information for people. It doesn't feel that I'm 20 minutes talking to you, you see. Then this one, that's for university. It's very hard to give material to university, you know, because they think they're so fucking good. And that's how people put them up. That's why when you propose a very good book, who has so many theory in there for the student, that new generation there, they need to learn marketing. They've been raised on social media. Yeah, they need to learn marketing. And they go to uni. If you do an MBA, you should get your playbook. We have actually I'm not telling you. It is on TikTok. Have a look at it. 15.1k view, 188 like. I'm not telling you. But you just need the two book to power the show. It's not that I don't like to repeat myself. I'm trying a new idea to see if people follow sequences in marketing. Because this is very important, what I'm saying there, in your marketing. When you're a marketer, follow-up is very important. You need people to follow you. You need people to love your content. You need basically people. And us at Girl Friday, we need more customers to use our services. A lot more of them. I'm not saying my customer base, I don't have any, because I have repeated customer and I have new customer and I have prospect calling, but I need more. More. Because I need more staff. I only got one. I need more staff. You understand? More staff. So we need more money to pay people and pay my staff. Yeah, it sounds very cheesy, but it is true. It does. Anyway, cultivate a positive money mindset. And this is so important, to cultivate a positive money mindset. Become a service pro. Are you a talented professional with the skill and services to offer others? Let your neighbor know with the help of the Cat Got the Cream workshop. Get the job done by getting qualified leads. Encouraging, mentoring, support, offer weekly incubation pathway with networking opportunity for the first 3 months. Discover local leads. The Cat Got the Cream workshop ways. Our 18 months of support have proven to be a winner among the SMEs struggling to sell. We provide exclusive specialist mentoring support you provide your specialty to your customer. Get support and achieve better sales. Bye for now. I need to finish my coding because that for the past 3 months I'm trying to bring to you my deep pocket simple reward point system calculator, because you see on my website every time you place an order you get 2 points, freebie point. My deep pocket loyalty program, I'm trying to cut this. The program is working, the date is working, and it shows the date that you access the program, but the bloody thing show me funny result and the math is totally wired. So I'm trying to fix it. Every day, you see, when you want something to work, every day you do at it, because fail, be successful soon, because I keep at it. Bye for now. Have a good day. I tell you my lovely quote that I love to say to people, because another thing which is true, it's a very true quote, this one. I am today and tomorrow because of yesterday. Do you understand this one? Trisha, my mother. Discover more page talking for neatness by exploring more premium services. And my own definition. I have a definition, people. My own definition. A theory is a realization of your idea and creation, enabling a draft plan to develop product and services to be executed and sold. Do you like my definition? I tried it, I write it so many times. I think this one is good. Yes. Okay. Bye for now. Need to work. Contact https://girl, the word Fridays with a Z, all joined together.com today. Bye for now. Peace out.